want to play you a clip from Mitt Romney. The media love Mitt Romney because he's a vile, poisonous, vicious politician with a big smile on his face and car oil in his hair, which he slicks back. This is a man who's always been a chameleon. Always been a chameleon. I want you to listen to this. Cut 2, go.
Well, this hasn't been the focus of his rhetoric, apparently, and I think it's a great human tragedy, without question. The extraordinary loss of life is heartbreaking and in some respects unnecessary. Not in all respects, but we've relaxed our standards as individuals. Some states haven't had mask mandates. And from Washington, we have not had a consistent plan and plea for people to wear masks, to social distance, to take all the measures that would reduce the spread of this disease. It's unfortunate that this became a political issue. It's not political. This is public health. And unfortunately, we have not made that message clear enough to the American people, and people are dying because of it.
Now, this is sick. And what is the Romney plan? There is no Romney plan. You know what the Romney plan must be? The Communist China plan. You understand, in China, they were dragging people off the street. They were sticking them in asylums because they didn't want the virus to spread. They were totally unsuccessful. Did you hear what Romney said? There weren't mask mandates. What is a mask mandate? Washington didn't have a constant, consistent plan and plea for people to wear masks and social distance. This is really unconscionable, what Romney has done and what he's become. Maybe he should march not just with Black Lives Matter, but Antifa. You look all around the world. You've had countries that have no restraint on government using the iron fist with brass knuckles. Utterly unsuccessful in stopping this virus. Masks. Masks. That would save us all. How stupid is this? Not once did Romney get behind Trump's effort to push for therapeutics or vaccines. Not once, at least not publicly, did Romney speak out and say, Mr. President, whatever I can do to help you with therapeutics and vaccines, please let me know, and I will try and effectuate the kind of support you need from Congress. Not once did he say that. Not once. These members of Congress have no responsibility. They have no executive power. And they sit there and they talk like this. He has never criticized Cuomo, who literally is responsible for the death of thousands. He's never criticized Newsom. Same thing. Pritzker, Murphy, Whitmer, all these iron-fisted North Korean-style Democrat governors, he hasn't criticized them once. And yet, because of their policies with the elderly, with nursing homes, many thousands of people died who didn't have to die. If they only wore masks, you see. And if only there was a consistent message from Washington. This is a shameless man. He's a cancer on the body politic. He actually voted to remove the President of the United States from office as a result of his phone call with the President of Ukraine. He actually voted to remove the President of the United States. He has shown no empathy whatsoever toward what Trump has had to deal with. I think the man is obsessively jealous. He cannot believe he was not elected president of the United States. He cannot believe that the current president of the United States didn't choose him to be his Secretary of State, thank God. Mitt Romney's been handed one gold platter after another from his father. He's lied his way into one office after another, from one end of the country to the other. Tell me, How do your politics get you elected governor of Massachusetts and senator of Utah? Are there two states any different than that, Mr. Producer? And rather than support very, very important efforts to help the American people, he positions himself, he creates a narrative with the media. The media can't wait to hear from him. He speaks on the record. He also leaks. It's appalling. And guys like this, with no character, no principles, and no spine, they do very well in modern politics, particularly if they're Republicans. They do very, very well. No longer are they kooks, right-wingers, conspiracy theorists. This is what they do. What an abomination this man is. Absolute abomination.